Thank you. Hearing no further comment, is there anyone in the room wishing to speak for the House substitute as amended for HB 2217? And once again, please limit it to a total of 10 minutes.
Madam Chair, members of the committee, I'm Kenneth Hunter with the Virginia Interfaith Center for Public Policy, and we support this bill. On a personal level, I have a close relative. She is the mother of 5, and she was arrested about 2 weeks ago. She had just gotten a new job, worked really hard to get that job. She had been placed in an independent living program. She did not have counsel at first appearance. It took her 11 days to get a bond hearing, and she was released, but not after she had lost her job and also lost her spot in her independent living program, as well as missed an interview for an upcoming college course. Before a determination of guilt or innocence, she has been severely set back, if not months, if not years, because of this particular issue. So opportunity to have counsel at first appearance could have gotten her out in a reasonable amount of time in which she could have kept her employment and been there to be there for her children. Not to mention, she also almost lost her children due to CPS involvement for her being incarcerated for that amount of time. And just thought that was worth sharing with the committee, and I hope that you vote in favor of this bill. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Madam Chair and delegates of the committee. My name is Alan Brothers. I personally have been affected by this because I did not have a parents when I first was arrested. I lost my job. I even lost my house because of it, because I couldn't make arrangements to get everything settled. So I support this bill, and hopefully it would not affect a lot of others. Thank you.
Good afternoon again. This is another issue where I was directly impacted. I was arrested and was not afforded an attorney and had to sit in jail for 3 weeks. During that 3 weeks, my car was robbed and it was towed, which cost a lot on my family when I was able to eventually become released. However, if I would have had an attorney to be able to navigate that situation with me, that probably would not have happened. And so I'm definitely here to support this bill. And I also have a little one that is here to support this bill that he would like to read. Ready?
Hello, I'm King Branch, and I'm a 4th grader at C.C. Wells Elementary School. This is what I have to read. My mom had to stay in jail for a long time before I saw her again. This made me very sad and worried that I wouldn't see her again. If she had an attorney, this would not have happened. Thank you, delegates.
Thank you.
All y'all are not going to match that.
Madam Chair, Elizabeth Parker with Troutman Strategies on behalf of the Virginia Community Criminal Justice Association. We're an association of local probation, pretrial, and community corrections officers across the Commonwealth. And we thank the delegate for the technical amendment we proposed, and we support the bill.
Thank you.
Thank you, Delegate Callsen. Chair Watts, members of the committee, Maisie Osteen from the Legal Aid Justice Center. I just wanted to share one kind of anecdote of a situation that this would really affect as well, as the ones that you heard. Somebody in attorney in a non-PD jurisdiction, so it doesn't directly impact in that way, but just having the attorneys there early, went to holding one day, and an individual in holding, an 18-year-old, asked to use his phone. And he didn't know why, and you're not allowed to turn over your phone in holding. That's not a good plan. So he said, sorry, I can't do that. When he was out back in the gallery, he heard the judge talking to this 18-year-old, and the judge said, man, you have a PR bond. You just have to call your mom. Why haven't you done it? And the judge was getting frustrated, but the kid couldn't say, I didn't have a phone to call her and I couldn't get it at the jail. And so this kind attorney stepped in, said, please appoint me to this case, and immediately made that phone call that got his mom there, knew he was arrested, got her there, and he was out within a few hours. So this legislation really affects those people who are getting out between 3 and 14 days anyway, and it just helps it move up. So all those collateral consequences that you all heard about don't stack on people. And when they get out, they have a much better chance at getting stood back up and moving forward with their case and their lives, as we all want to see. I also just really briefly wanted to say there's a Senate cognate carried by Senator Aird and Senator Stanley, and we're very thankful for everybody, including VACA and OES and all of these organizations for working together and trying to make this language as strong as possible. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello again, Dominique Martin, New Virginia Majority, and as Delegate Callsen said, I will not be able to beat the previous testimony that you heard. We just hope you take it into consideration and hope that you would support the bill for the reasons that you've heard. Thank you.
Madam Chair, Fatima Moahed with the Humanization Project. For the previous mentioned reasons we support the bill, please think about the human consequences of this. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Madam Chair. Sheba Williams, No Left Turns, part of the Pretrial Justice Coalition. We support the bill. Thank you.
Madam Chair, members, Chris Kaiser, ACLU, Virginia. You simply cannot overstate the downstream impacts of having counsel at first appearance or not having counsel at first appearance. See this as a fundamental due process issue here in support of the bill. Also asked to express support on behalf of Justice Ford, Virginia.
Monica Hutchinson, Rise for Youth. And we know that youth are more susceptible to giving false confessions and also aiming to please adults. And they are also just not savvy when it comes to protecting their own legal rights, which is why to protect the rights of young people, they must have counsel from their very first interaction with the courts. Their parents are helping them navigate the system, but that can be extremely stressful and scary. So ensuring counsel from first appearance also ensures that no matter a family's financial situation, that access to justice is more equal and fair. Thank you.
Madam Chair, members of the committee, Valerie Slater, the Criminal Justice Chair for the Virginia State Conference NAACP, and as a criminal justice or a criminal defense attorney as well, we strongly support this bill for all of the reasons that have previously been stated.
Madam Chair and members of the committee, Cammie Blatt with the Commonwealth Institute. This first appearance is a critical moment where decisions about bail and pretrial detention can determine whether someone keeps their job, housing, and family stability. Yet too many Virginians, particularly Black and low-income individuals, face this process alone and face higher bail and more jail time. And it's costly for all of us. In 2023, the average state and local cost of holding someone in jail for a single day was more than $140.